Hello, hello. What's up, everybody? How you doing? We are in Plane of Time. I've kind of skipped past all of the early shenanigans and skipped straight to the content that is just kind of back-to-back fighting. Because that stuff's usually kind of boring for me to go through and just have to ramble while I'm waiting on the scripts to finish. So we're gonna get some gaming in. This is the last weekend for Fabled content, so I'm going to try to take advantage of it while we can. I believe the Fabled content is actually technically ending on Tuesday. It's either Tuesday or Wednesday of this week, and this is going to be the last chance I have to go through and hit this lockout. I'm really excited to see what loot we can get. I try to make sure I've got plenty of space cleared out because this is going to be the last chance to get the good stuff. Gotta get it now while we can. Oh, love me some Saturday gaming. It's super nice just to chill out and hit this content that I know we can do really easily. Had a really good time last night. We were able to go through and hit some other epic mobs for some of our guildies on Mischief. Some good news is we got 2 of our guildies, their epics, which was really cool. It's a box group. We got a Shadow Knight and a Shaman, both their epic 1.0s. So that's really fucking awesome. I'm hoping that sometime either today or tomorrow I'm going to be able to get people together to get my rogue epic finished. And I'll get that video put up, showing you guys kind of start to finish how to do the epics. I'm going to do, not the epics, but the rogue epic. I'm going to try to make it as short and simple and easy to follow as possible, as opposed to showing 15 hours of farming and camping to get there. I'm going to try to chop something up so you guys can see basically start to finish. I'll even give you guys a link to the guide that I used for the rogue epic. Super excited to get that done and out of the way. Really enjoy getting the epic content. Every time I play on Mischief, I'm reminded how much I enjoy EverQuest as a multiplayer experience. Doing this stuff where I'm like beating up these solo monsters and stuff is always a really good time as well, but nothing beats the experience of like playing the game with other people. And last night was a really good time getting our Shadow Knight and his Shaman, both their epics. We went through City of Mist. We went through Plane of Fear. We got some really good recordings of our group in Plane of Fear, which was really cool. We were able to beat up all 3 of the I almost said goblins, all 3 of the golems. And we were also able to beat up the Dracolich, which had a surprising amount of hit points for a level 50 or 55 raid boss, like a surprising amount of hit points. The golems went down super quick, and each time they only death touch some like 1 or 2 people, which really wasn't that bad. I kind of expected it to be like us trying to fight Veneral Sathir, but it ended up going really, really well. So I will get that content also chopped up and uploaded soon. Plane of Fear was a really good time. That's like one of the first few times I've ever actually had a chance to like raid in Plane of Fear, because that was always before my experience actually playing the game, and I never do classic EverQuest. So that was a really good time actually having a group of us. I think we ended up having like 15 people in Plane of Fear, which, you know, a few of us are boxes, but that was a really good time. We got our dudes their epic pieces, we got a few guildies their shaman pieces, and we got some loot just to hand out. Since it's Mischief and it's twice as much loot and it's random loot of equal equivalent at like equal bosses is the word I'm looking for. So the golems can all, like, they all share like a loot table, and they each dropped like 9 or 10 items. So we had like twice as many chances at like Amulet of Necropotence and the Darkwood trunks that they drop and stuff like that. Ended up being really, really cool. All in all, a very solid, worthwhile experience. This guild has been really fun on Mischief. We keep getting more and more people involved, and I'm going to keep throwing out the invite to everybody who cares. If you are interested in experiencing EverQuest with a group of people, I would highly recommend it, just because it's a lot of fun. We're very welcoming. We're trying to help everybody get their epics. I think 2 or 3 of the druids have already gotten their epics. One Shadow Knight's gotten his epic, a shaman's gotten his epic. One of our monks is really close to his epic as well, I think. The cleric, I think, has a few fights to get. But all in all, we're working on everybody getting their epic just so they can have them. The cleric get their little clicky res, which is going to be super helpful. By the way, if anybody does plan on playing, dear God, we need clerics. Don't feel obligated to play a cleric, but woo, if you play a cleric, we need it. Boy, do we need clerics. Very, very nice belt. Always a big fan of the loot in this area. Since this is our last chance to get our character, our level 75 Trio of Danger, all geared up. Once they are completely geared up, I'm going to do like a little character reveal, and I'm going to show just how strong they are, all at 75, with all of this fabled gear. And they kind of destroy already. They're pretty insane as far as how good they are, and they don't even have the best gear. Once they're actually completely geared up, it is going to be insane how good they are. If there's one thing that EverQuest nails really good, is how good it feels to have a well decked out character. Like whenever you have a character that you've got like all the AAs on, you've like gone out of your way to get all the best items, whether they're invisible items, stuff like that. In general, you feel so good as a character when you've got the best augments, the best AAs, the best gear. And it's because it's all the tiny improvements, like AAs and stuff like that, they're all just small improvements for you. But when you add them all together, it can literally make your character 25% better than the next closest rogue. You know what I mean? And then when you actually get that gear, it feels so good. Okay, and now for this dickhead here. Make sure we got plenty of poisons on us. I just need to start bringing in a second character here so I can keep my second character engaged. I really just need to start bringing like another character in here. Because this dude is just ridiculously annoying. Jesus Christ. There we go. For once, the stun didn't actually hit me. Come on, character. Thank God. That's the most successful Valon run I've had to date. Whew. We gotta burn him as fast as possible. Hammer of Holy Vengeance. Oh, I always loved that cleric hammer. Globe of Mystical Protection. Oh, that's gonna be nice. Nice. Look at that disease save. And fire. And I was thinking, I need to do a loot giveaway soon. It's been actually a couple months, I think, since I've done a loot giveaway. And I'm going to do a chrono giveaway soon after that as well, because I just kind of want to give back to you guys. I want to give back to everybody who has, you know, been watching the content and everything like that. I just appreciate you guys, so I think it's time that we do a loot giveaway and a chrono giveaway. I'm going to have to get that sorted out. The last time I did one of those, I think I only had like half as many subscribers. So I'm going to be curious to see how many people we can actually get involved in that. I'm not expecting anything, but I think we got like 30 different people involved in the chrono giveaway last time, so I think we need to do another one of those soon. It'd be really cool to see how many people we can get. But anywho's, yeah, keep an eye out on the horizon for a loot giveaway and a chrono giveaway. I might even give away some items on Mischief, because I've got some stuff that's just been chilling in bags from upgrades, and I'm sure there are some people who could use those. We might see about doing one of those on Mischief. Hopebringer, such a good looking weapon. Fabled Tactician's Shield. Oh, nice. He dropped a whole lot of stuff. This shield looks so cool. Got our Hopebringer. I need to make a Paladin soon. I've been having a really good time on Shadow Knight, and I think it's about time that we get a Paladin going soon, too. They really start to come into their own after Omens of War. Paladins just unfortunately are not that useful in like Classic all the way up through Luckland. They're just really not that good. Shadow Knights have way more ability, I feel like, to actually sustain soloing and being a tank in general. But Omens of War, Paladins really start to come into their own, I've heard. So I'm gonna have to give them a try soon. Okay, and now for the big pool spot. I'm so happy that Valonzed went really well there. Like, I have just been so annoyed and frustrated with Valonzed as a fabled monster every time I've done him in the Plane of Time. In Plane of Tactics, he's not that bad. I actually prefer his loot in Plane of Tactics as well. But in Plane of Time, that dude is a dick. The stun that he gets you, and for some reason he just almost always gets me with that stun. Thankfully this time he only hit me once with it, and it wasn't that bad of a fight. And it wouldn't be near as bad if I had like one other person with me, but if none of my dots are on him and he stuns me like that for over a minute and feign deaths me, I'll lose aggro and he just resets back to 100% HP. And that is not a fun mechanic. Alright, let's start with big old Puss Boy here. Level 90. I was looking at what would be an upgrade for me on Furiona V. It's a damage, it's a piercing weapon, but I was looking at the damage delay ratio for the most recent like upgrade for me that dropped with Terror of Luckland. Holy shit. Number one, it's expensive. It's like 15 million platinum. But number two, like the damage delay ratio improvement is so drastically improved from the best damage piercer that I have from the last expansion. It is just a massive upgrade. It's like a 20 additional damage piercing weapon. For reference, I'm using a piercing weapon with damage 288, delay 19, with a poison damage 1. That's with an augment on it. The piercing weapon that is an upgrade for me, it is damage... Oh, let's see here. I almost completely forgot about that. It is like damage 290 with poison damage 1, delay 19. Without an augment. It is a massive improvement. Oh, Tiny Companion. I always forgot about that. Increases the power of certain minions. Veil of Inferno, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, we don't need any of that. Okay, on to our boy, Kazik. With this classic graphic, which I still appreciate. If any of you have seen me kill Kazakh in the Plane of Fear, they upgraded his graphic whenever he was killed in the storyline through Reign of... I think, is it Reign of Fear, something like that. I can't remember, but Kazakh Thul is killed canonically in EverQuest. Killed. Not just his avatar, but he's killed. And to satisfy like the canon lore for it, they ended up upgrading Kazakh Thul in the Plane of Fear to something called the Shade of Kazakh. And it's like a whole new upgraded look for him. He's just like a giant black figure, but it's his upgraded version. And it just doesn't... It looks cool. It's a cool upgrade for it, but the boomer in me is like, oh, it's not the classic. It's not as good. And I hate that about myself, but I really just prefer the classic version. The giant smudge that is his character graphic in the classic version, I just think looks so much better. Did he drop it? Did he do it? Yes! Yes! He dropped one more Fabled Jagged Timeforged Blade. You guys, that is such a rare weapon, and the fact that I got it to drop for me twice in this period of time during the Fabled content is amazing. Absolutely amazing. Alright, and now it is time for Valonzed. Come on, you big dickhead. What do we get? What do we get? What do we get? Pauldrons of Devastation. Okay. Nice. My Shadow Knight will enjoy that. And last, but certainly not least, the dude who can drop a whole bunch of loot for us. Get us a good little screenshot while we can. It's going to be the last time that we get to see Quarm for a year, ladies and gentlemen. It's a big... I don't want to say it's a big moment, but it does kind of suck that he's going away for a year after this. Oh, if only they were cool enough to give us Fabled enemies throughout the year. Or the option to select an instance with Fabled enemies. I need to send a sternly worded letter to Dark Paw headquarters. Please give us Fabled loot all year round. Okay, Fabled Bracer. Fuck yeah. And what is this? 2 Fabled Silver Hoop of Speed. Hey, that's totally fine. I know I've got one on my Druid. I know we want another one. There we go. No loot left behind. Because these earrings are so fucking good. The HP and everything, that's like the best of the best. Level 75 gear, so no loot left behind at all. Alright, folks. That is going to be it for today. That's the last Plane of Time run through that we're going to get for Fabled content this year. Thanks for watching. I gotta get ready to go watch Doctor Strange, so I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you for watching, and I will see you all with more Mischief content soon.